I mean, I guess it is what it is. The game is dying, guys. I don't know what else can be said about it. I don't know if the company can do something to bring active players back to the game. I read the comments on the community tab. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I want to say this too quick before I forget. Be sure to, after the commentary is over for the Tower Fantasy portion, stick around and watch what I've been doing on Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite. I know I do the Fortnite streams, and some of my Fortnite people are also Tower Fantasy people. I've been editing some of my Fortnite clips, so I'm just going to put a little clip that I put together on Fortnite at the end of the video. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, maybe there's something that the company can do, because a lot of people that have been just replying and saying that they hopped off the game because it's been boring, it's turned into a grind, they hop on, do their dailies, or maybe the weapons that are out right now they're not, too particularly fond of. I mean, it kind of sucks right now that the weapons that are out on the banner, Phase C is like the new character, and the weapon is not that free-to-play friendly, so people that maybe can pull on her just aren't getting her. I know for me, I have some personal things that I just really take issue with the game right now, which they aren't super huge things in the grand scheme. It's just, if you've been with me any amount of time, you know that I'm really kind of like pissed that I'm not getting the regular other gold banner characters. Like, I did a 10 black pull earlier, and I got a 8th king. My 8th king I got, and I just think there should be some system in place that stops that from happening, because I don't have Meryl, I don't have Cobalt, I don't have Claudia, and it sucks that I'm probably never going to get those characters because the game is going to die. Because right now, and this isn't me complaining, or maybe it is me complaining, I just feel like it's time for me to move on, because, there's no way that I upload a video for the new banner character of something, because, in times past, when I upload something new for a game, right, the video usually does really well because it's something new, and that's not the case with this, and I guess there are just not enough people who are interested in whatever's new in the game, so it might be time for me to move on to greener pastures. But it's like, what do I move on to right now, right? Because I kind of devoted resources and time into building up a Tower Fantasy community, doing the live streams. When the game first came out, live streams were popping. We had about 150 people here. Now those people are just gone. They don't click on the videos anymore. Some of you are still here, and some of you are watching this video right now, so if you are, I really appreciate it. You guys still showing support to Tower Fantasy. But I've just, this morning I was trying to rack my brain, like, what should I upload for Tower Fantasy that will, my viewers, the people that sub to me for Tower Fantasy, what will they look at the video and be like, oh, okay, I'll click on this. And the only thing I can really think of is, short of me going to, the Chinese, getting a Chinese server and, showing gameplay of, some new character that's unreleased, I don't know what to upload for this game, right? There was a guy who just commented, he was a new viewer to the channel yesterday, and he commented that he wanted to know some free-to-play choices for characters. And it's like, well, I've talked about that at length on videos, and I've sort of given him, directed him to some video links, and I thought about trying to make that video over again with more insights. And as I was just trying to put the video together, it was just, I don't know, the whole time I'm thinking, I know this is sort of my job and I need to do this, and everybody has that feeling of whenever they go to work that they don't want to go to work. But I feel like YouTube, you're playing video games, you shouldn't get that feeling, you shouldn't get that feeling. So I decided not to make that video, because it was going to be bad. And a lot of that too has to deal with, people in the comments whenever I give my opinions on the free-to-play characters, the gold banner characters. I'm not going to suggest somebody to get Tsubasa, because I don't think the character is that well, that it's not that good. And I know people that play the game, that are serious about the game, that they will 100% disagree, and they'll say, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. And I don't, it just seems like I don't want my comments to turn into a place of toxicity, and it seems like that's where it's headed fast, because more and more often I see comments of people just being negative or giving negative takes in the comments of, whatever I do in the video or say in the video. So what can the company do? What realistically can the people at Hoda Labs, or what can they do right now to bring people back into the game? I have a few suggestions on that, and I don't know if it's going to fall on deaf ears. I think that 1000% they should start giving stuff away. They need to now start working on more content for people to do. I think that the Vermilion domain, not Vermilion, but the Vermilion energy and all the energy stuff like that, giving people stuff to go and collect like Sonic. I thought that was a really good touch, a really good idea to keep people playing the game so they can build up those statues and stuff like that. Stuff that you can do repeatable, that's really good. But I just think at this point right now, it's all about just more content. And I think there is enough to do in the game. Like, the thing about Genshin Impact is there are only a few things that you can do in Genshin Impact for, like, gameplay, you know, and get rewards. They are still the same. There's still a lot of stuff you can do in this. There's events that you can do. There's, like, 7 different game modes that you can do. There's the PvP that I don't think a whole lot of people touch. I know some people talk about, and like a lot of people in my chat, they never talked about doing PvP. I never talked about doing PvP a lot. I did PvP like maybe 1 or 2 times on stream, and that was the only time that I even touched PvP in this game. So, I mean, I still, like, all it says is there's still a lot to do in the game. It's just that people are just bored about it. And I think that if the company can do anything to, like, I just got hit by something, to, like, bring people back, maybe the next character they make, maybe have it be more free-to-play friendly. Because admittedly, with the first month coming by and everybody getting burnt out on the game, they really needed some reason to stay in the game, to play the game a little bit more, right? And I think that a new character that's free-to-play friendly would be that. I know some people are saying that they are waiting for the new Alter character to come out. I think it's Nanling or whatever like that. And they're waiting for that character. They're going to pull on that character. Because I still think it's crazy. And I know I said it already once in this video, but it's crazy, bro. New character came out, made a bunch of videos in a row about the character, what I thought. I gave my honest opinions, but it's like people were saying they really just don't care about that character, so they aren't going to click on those videos where I talk about that character. And it's like, I can try to make videos that I think people would want to see, but what are those? You know? I did a poll on my channel, and it's all about asking what people want to see when they see people stream. Essentially, videos, entertainment videos, are like a stream or whatever like that. So they just want to see people enjoying themselves playing the game. And I mean, I can do that, but I just don't. I just, for me personally, I don't know if a person would watch that on Tower of Fantasy. You know what I mean? Just me doing the same joint operation that they can do. And it'd be different if I could do like a Frontier Clash and queue up the people and then out DPS them and just, you know, enjoy myself out DPSing them or whatever like that, and then show the build, which is essentially what I was going to transition my content to anyway. But it's like you can't even do that anymore because nobody's playing the game. Like, I tried for the last couple of days now to make content for the game where Frontier Clash was just going to be the game mode that I used as a vehicle to show off builds and stuff like that, but there just hasn't been enough people queuing up. Just not enough people queuing up. Nobody actually queuing up. And, you know, I don't know if I said this in this video already, but of course I could, like, go get people that are already online, people on my friends list, because some of my friends that are on my friends list are still playing. I got like 100 some odd friends. But the people that I think that are still playing this game, they're whales, you know? And me trying to show off a build in front of whales that might not be the best build, you know what I mean? But it can still do better than other people, right? If I'm going against whales that have A6 of everything because they've poured, you know, thousands of dollars into the game, it's going to look like my build is trash and that I shouldn't even do. So that's why I sort of stay away from, like, inviting people or whatever like that. Because, you know, I know people like Diva. I know people like, you know, what's the dude's name? Oh, it escapes me right now, but he's a whale, and I can't. You know, I don't have, you know, super high advancements of everything, and the builds that I'm talking about are pretty good. There was a guy, like I said, I think I said this earlier, he wanted to know some good free-to-play weapons. I try to stay away from that type of content too, because the last time I made videos of that nature, giving my opinions on stuff, people were just really just reaming me in the comments, just really like making me feel like I was just stupid because I'm not going to tell people that they really need to invest in Tsubasa, because I don't like Tsubasa as a character. I personally don't. There are characters that I like and that suits my playstyle, and Tsubasa just isn't one of those characters that suits my playstyle. I have a particular type of playstyle that I think a lot of people will resonate with. I like to go out there and I like to hit things. I like to see things that are really flashy, and I like to, you know, whatever, do damage. And using a character like Tsubasa with the bow, That's just not something that I want to do in a game like Tower of Fantasy. I want to get a giant sword or maybe some weird fans and go smack something and do some crazy amounts of damage that way. So I don't know, man. What are some ways that you think that the people over at Tower of Fantasy can really breathe new life back into their game? What can you, like, what would it take if you're just a viewer who saw this and was like, oh, the game's dying, let me see what you're talking about, because that's one of the title of the video, game's dying. Like, what would it take to bring you back to the game? No, I'm being serious. Realistically, type it in the comments. I'm not just, like, baiting or fishing for comments or whatever like that, because they need to know, like, what is it that you want to see in the game specifically that would bring you back? I mean, I still think the game is good. I still like playing the game. I really wish I could play the game with more people, because for this, for me, this is like probably one of the only games that I want to play right now, and I'm dead. Wow. And I have a support character on, and I died. That's actually crazy. Simply because, and he's back to full health too. Wow, that's wild. It's because these weapons aren't really powered up. I don't even think I have any constellations of Yulan, even at all. All right, let me see if I can do this. But I think if I'm talking about stuff that would bring me back, like when I first played the Monopoly game, like I thought it was pretty fun to play with friends or whatever like that. But I played it again this morning, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, I was just super bored of it, and I was just like, damn, okay, this was cool in the beginning, and I hate, like, you know, going back on my word, because I don't like being like, you know, a person that does that or whatever. But I just wanted it to be over with as quickly as possible, so I could get my rewards and get the stuff I need to advance my character. I know they're coming out with a new 4v4 like game mode where you have to use your bubble gun. Bubble gun. They put that on their Twitter page, and I think that's gonna be really cool. It might be sort of fun if it's not like super jank, which I think it might be kind of jank. It might be sort of like that grenade limited time game mode that they did. So that, oh gosh. Is this actually just going to just destroy me with these bombs? Is he on the ground hurt now? Oh, there he is. I put my shield on. Okay, let me do this. Brother, there's no way that I've got a support character on and I'm just taking damage like this. This is the new one, by the way. Level 7. The level 7 one? Yeah, I was going to say level 70. So this was probably why it's a little bit difficult while I'm having a hard time. Especially when I don't have my weapons all the way level. Like, I think my Yulan is like level 100 right now. My Frigg is level 100. I don't even have my first advancement of Yulan like a dumbass. I spent my advancement points on Crows so I could make a video for the free-to-players. And it was so stupid, right? I'm making this video for the free-to-players who have Crow or whatever like that to try to, like, drive, like, some viewership to the channel again for people who have just started. And they're like, oh, he's using Crow. I got Crow. Let me see what he's doing with Crow. People were just like, bro, nobody wants to use this character, this is old character, yada yada yada, as if I didn't already know that, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, bro, I get it, but I told people several times in the comments, I was like, you just gotta think as a YouTuber for a second, for people who maybe don't have the ability to get the brand new characters, and to have those characters be as OP as possible. They're gonna want to see characters that they do have, you know what I mean? Because I always think whenever I make a video, I think of a person who's not a whale. I think of the person who just got the game and is trying the game out for like maybe the first time or whatever, and what would get them to want to keep watching more videos. And I think the best way to do that for me is to show them weapons and characters that they probably have and stuff that they could do with those characters, right? Rather than just showing them me just being like super OP with something that they don't have a chance to get. Like the Mimi banner, that thing is gone right now. Like as I'm making this video, the Mimi banner is probably gone and nobody can get Mimi anymore. I'm gonna die again? No way. Where are the heals from Fiona? My Fiona is actually 130, so this is crazy that I'm not getting healed from Fiona like this. I have to do dodge skills to get heals, and these bombs are gonna kill me. No way. No way. Stop with the bombs. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. There's no way I die to this right now. There's no way I die to this right now. Where's this thing at? Bro, this is so frustrating. There's no way I die to this right now. And of course he goes into this thing again. That's so wild. I have to do this just to keep from like taking damage. I'm sorry that I didn't talk for that little bit. I was trying to focus up a little bit. I don't want to die to this thing again. It's already embarrassing enough that I died. Oh gosh. Well, yo. Okay, I executed it with Fiona. Brother, that was so frustrating. All right. Well, I did it. I don't know. So, listen, I know I rambled a little bit in this video. It sounded a little bit complaining. I didn't want to, like, sound super complaining in this, but it is what it is. The game's dying, and because it's dying, it means my channel can't get views. So, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what do I got to do, or what do they got to do to bring you guys back. And like I said earlier, stay tuned for the Fortnite stuff. I did some really cool edits, and I really would like to be able to do more Fortnite content that people will click on. All right? So, check it out. No way! Okay, let me get behind this rock. See if I can line this guy up. Oh, yes, sir! Got him. Oh, there he is. Yo! Oh, do you think he knows I'm here? He's trying to figure out who sniped that guy, right? Oh, there he is. He's going for the loot. He doesn't know I'm here at all. I wanted to headshot him, but I couldn't get him with the headshot. Oh my gosh, how can he hit me right there? What is this? This is a trap! This is a trap! Hadouken! Oh, come on. What? How did he hit me so hard? I'm gonna die to this. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Brother, no way. Oh, I see him over there. Oh! He's healing? Got him! Let's go! Oh my gosh. Hadouken!
Shut down.
Oh my gosh.